Let's get this right. Come on. Making my adjustment. You already know. Light makes it, you know. I took this off. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's all good. How is everybody doing? Cut. Mic check 212. What is going on, man? You hold up. Some of my sounds. Let's see. Okay, we got our sounds there. Some sounds are acting weird. You know, I made some adjustments, different PC upgrades, and I didn't finish, you know, touching everything up. That's my bad. How is everybody doing? Wonderful to see you. 2/26, 2023. Beautiful Sunday. And you're tuning in with me. I appreciate it. Now, as always, I like to get to the chat. Before I get to any of the subjects, we're going to be rocking and rolling. I'm moving through. We're going through subjects like that. Okay? I got a bunch of stuff to talk about, and I got a bunch of stuff to run through. Now, first, bam, let's get the chat overlay out the way because I'm going to go through the chat. Do it right. But first, before we go into anything else, shout out my man. Did you know gaming? Thank you for that. $2, man. I know people might say $2, man. You care? No, brother. Every donation gets treated like $1 million. I don't care. Shout you out. Did you know that helps keeps the movement going? Gary Bowser, you know he's messaging me. He needs the donation. By the way, I set up the GoFundMe and all that. We're going to talk about that a little later. All right. So, my man, but thank you for that, man. I got to stop the show and give you that. So, we're going to go through the chat, and y'all know how I do. I'm lit. I'm lit today. I can't show what I'm drinking. You know, YouTube, the other channels we're on, don't care. But YouTube is wild. I don't want to be, you know, I can have a cup, but I don't want to have this brewski. You know what I mean? A little brewski. If I had that, you know, you never know. Oh, you're drinking on there. Anyways, let's go through the chat, man. Keep it lit. First of all, G.I. Joe, Admin Joe. Now, Mr. Repack Joe. What is going on, my dude? What is going on? Hold on, I'm gonna try a couple different sounds. You know, rock with me if something go crazy. All right. Okay. We'll take that. That's anything we can take. Because, you know, I got a bunch of sounds down here, but I'm going to go crazy. Okay? Yo, audio, louder. Can you hear me? Hold up. What do we need louder? What do we need louder? Let me know. What is it? Do you want the sounds louder? You want the audio, the mic louder? What you need? Okay? I got everything. The sounds, hey, the claps, the fart sounds. Ooh, hey, you remember that? All right, we good. My man MGR. Stop. See, I'm not supposed to be skipping the line. Shame on you, sir. Okay. G.I. Joe, shout out to you, man. Hardest working man in show business. Always from Melbourne, Australia. Why do I have to even say it? Because it's the best last name in show business. Shane Cockburn in the building. Shout out to you, Shane. My man, he'll shut the show down. Y'all better watch out. Don't say nothing to him. Whatever y'all do, leave him alone. All right? Leave this dude alone right here. It's DJ C Money. He runs the show. Manager. Call all the shots. Shut this whole thing down. DJ C Money, how you doing, sir? I can't give you no disrespectful sound, so I got to make sure I get this right. Oh, whew, thank God that wasn't nothing. Wow. Okay, my bad, boss. My bad. Don't shut the show down. Don't shut it down. I almost swore. Okay, we know these rules. I'm trying to watch. I could just, you know, bang, 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 bang. I can hit you with like 4 or 5 swear words. Trying to cool off. Okay. As always, you know what we got to do. Fellas, if y'all don't know, if you come to Nick Motors 05 Gaming Podcast, we always like to treat the ladies with respect. This is one thing we do here for the ladies. As every lady walks through the door, we say, and we won't even say it. We actually got an audio guy. We got a button we hit. It go, shout out to the ladies. Come on, girls. Yeah. Get them lit, man. Get the girls lit. Chelsea, thank you for tuning in, man. My man, MGR, switch updates, man. Switch updates. Come on, man. You know what's up. Yeah, we definitely talking about it. We're going to talk about it. It's a minor thing. We're going to talk about different things, man. Like I said, we got to swing through the show, so I'm going to go through a lot of this. My man, Did You Know? If y'all don't know, man, this is the man right here. The man right here. Y'all heard that song by Mystical? Shout out to Mystical, man. Why you keep getting locked up, man? We want one more hit out of you. Damn it. Mystical, damn you. All right, my man, Peter. Oh, he got the full government up there. Peter Christopher. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you. Thank you. You could be anywhere else in the world. You here with your boy. I appreciate it, man. Got the food. I like that. You know, food. That's a double name. The full, the middle, and all that. Respect. Can't do nothing but respect that. Oh, hold up, y'all. I didn't see. I'm going through the. Hold up. Oh, my bad. See, this is double entendre. See, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. We got staff. We got staff working round the clock. Okay. Staff brought the drink. This is the proper drink. This is the drink I'm supposed to have on stream. Okay. I'm not supposed to have that other one because, like, this is the proper drink. It's a cup, right? Yo, did you know, man? Let me tell you. First, if anybody doubted the $2, right? The 5 was there. You know what I mean? They can't doubt it now. $7. You could pay a bill. Shoot, subscriptions, right? They got subscriptions for $7. I point that finger at you, sir. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you for that. Thank you. Now, as we went through the chat, I am going to very quickly go through some things. Gary Bowser, I have created the GoFundMe. I will be posting a link, doing all that jazz, right? I'm going to share it out to everybody. If anybody wants to donate, you can donate to that link specifically to Gary Bowser. I have created the GoFundMe. Now, bam. Now that's out the way, okay? We're going to be going through a lot, but before I can even go through anything, I had to pull this up. I'm sorry. I had to because it was sent to me by my man, Marcus. Shout out to Marcus, man. What I got for you, Marcus? What I got for you? I hope this don't go crazy, man. All right, there you go, Marcus. You got elevator music, man. That's pretty good. You could have got a lot of, you could have got boing. The boss got boing. Okay, but he actually sent this to me. So I'm gonna pull it up on screen. We'll go ahead and discuss, right? And I'm trying to get used to the restream. So work with me, guys. All right, don't be all on me like that. All right, don't be all on me. How we looking? We looking good? Everything looks good. Y'all can see this the screen. You should be able to see it wide right there. You see the other videos across. I ain't got none. You see, I don't be watching nothing. I watch a lot of battle rap sports. That's what I watch most of the time. Battle rap. Yes, I know. Nick Mo spit those sick flows. Yes, I do occasionally dabble in the flow, right? But this got brought to my attention. As you can see, the title says, Student Brutally Attacks Teacher Over Nintendo Switch. Wow. I wasn't planning on talking about this. This got sent to me, okay, from my man Marcus. Now, we playing it directly from YouTube. Usually, I would download videos like these and play it in a clip and all that. No, we get flagged sometimes for stuff like that, right? I'm hoping this is giving the view, all right? And I got the sound off. We ain't catching it today. We trying to flip the YouTube game. And notice we're streaming across all different types of platforms, but I'm not going to talk about anybody but YouTube because they've been hitting me the hardest. TikTok was kind of bad too. Did you know? Hold up, y'all. Y'all want to talk about this? Y'all first better give respect to this man right here. This man, Did You Know Gaming right now, just turned up the show a couple notches. He did that. Now, because you donated, sir, I almost want to say F the algorithm. Damn it. What are you doing to me? See, these don't. Oh, man, calm down, Nick. Calm down. Sir, if they doubted you with the $2, right? They doubted you with the $5, right? $7, that's a subscription. Holy smoly, that's 17, sir. You know what $17 could do? If you ate ramen noodles, you could be eating for a month. Okay? It's like, what, 40 cents a pack of noodles? You go to Costco, you're killing. Cheers to my guy, man. We got to give a round of applause. Thank you for that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, buddy. That drink is slamming. Oh, man, the team. You guys are killing it back there. Tell the team they're killing it. Holy smokes. The hell? We stepped it up 2023. What are we doing back there? Buying blenders? I'm sorry. The donation is $17. Maybe we're doing something else. I don't know. Nonetheless, man, thank you. Thank you truly for that, man. I can't say it in words, man. It truly helps the channel. Now, on to the video, guys. This video is about a student who brutally attacks a teacher over a Nintendo Switch. This happened in Atlanta. Okay. Shout out to ATL. Oh my goodness. I got other sounds. I just want to hit something. Y'all got to work with me. Let me try something. Just work with me. What's this? Nah, that wasn't gonna work. Nah. Okay, I see why I stayed away from a lot of sounds, right? Okay, never mind. But a lot of us who are older and have kids understand how it is with video game consoles. We all understand, right? I myself was a child who did have a Game Boy. Yo, I would rock'em sock'em somebody's jaw for my Game Boy. Not a teacher, though. I wasn't that wild. Okay, this kid's bugging. Okay, there's a lot of other ways. I mean, you got people, tons of people who would not do that. Okay, so he's bugging. All right, and I ain't seen nothing before. You know, it could have been before. Maybe the teacher was like, "Oh, give me your game," and slapped him one time. I don't know. I didn't read the story, didn't get all into it. So I just want you guys to take this in for what it is right now. This is just us watching the video of this kid attacking a teacher in Atlanta, Georgia over a Nintendo Switch. Let's MGR. Yo, I don't know. It might have been modded. Maybe that's why he was so. No, that's a good discussion. That's something we might need to talk about. All right, my man Shane. Shane, thank you for that. Sending me the PM. I got to check that out. Yo, my man, did you know? Yo, what do I say to you, man? Yo, you ready to go? You ready to go? Yo, I'm gonna call up the team. Hey, yeah, you already know. Yeah, you see it. They're coming to scoop you up. Don't worry. You'll be here in a second, sir. Yeah, my man donated $5. My man, did you know? Come on, y'all better give it up. Give it up for my man. He keeping y'all with a stream. Okay? He keeping it up. All right. Now, Joe said he don't see my face. I know. When I pull that up, it do kill me. Man, JD, what you doing, man? What you doing? The time. Oh, God, JD. Stop. Man. Stop, JD. Stop. Stop it. Okay? You killing it too much. Okay? I'm too thankful. Sir, they picking you up. You're going to be here soon. You can grab one of these. They're mixing them. They're making them for everybody who's here. I'm talking about everybody here has got one of these, man. Everybody's got them. You're going to get one. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Wonderful donation going towards the channel. All right. No, I mean, you ain't got, I see somebody else I would donate, but my CC got random charges on it. So I'm waiting. Oh, man. And you know what? For anybody, I just want to say, did you know, man? This dude, because he's donated, I don't want y'all to feel bad, right? Like my man donating a lot of money, man. I rock with Nick. I ain't gonna, man. It's like he rocking harder than me. That ain't fair, man. Y'all ain't got to worry about that, man. We all go back like Ajax, flapjacks, crack sacks, knapsacks. Man, what's something else? I said knapsacks, backpacks, crap, a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it don't even matter. You come through another day. We all come through. Hey, we be somewhere. We all, man, you know, chill. I got this. Thank you. You tuning in with me. That's helping. That's creating. That's blessing the channel, sir. Thank you. Anyway, so my bad. My bad. I'm just soundboard isn't working. Hold up. Soundboard ain't working. Y'all got to be playing, man. Hold up. You telling me none of my sounds working? Yo, you're playing. You don't know how mad I get at that, man. I work too hard. Too hard. How is it not working? How? Right? Okay, I got you. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this, please. Let's see if it works. Let's see. We're gonna try to be slick with it. Let's see. I don't see it. I don't see the sound. I don't see it. I don't even see it myself. I know what I gotta do. Right? I know what I gotta do. I gotta do this, man. We're gonna get to it, but I gotta do this. We're gonna have to close voice mod and reopen it, man. We're just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna close Wavelength first. I'm gonna try that. 2 softwares, quick and easy. Now watch. We're gonna do Wavelength first. Let's see what happens. Okay, we open up. See, hold up. Do we see sounds? We don't see it, right? Bam. That was one. That was Wavelength. Now let's go ahead and close voice mod, man. Hold up. Settings. Watch it be something stupid on this end. Wavelength. Okay, output. That's cool. Wavelength stream. So, okay, we got to close it, man. We got to close it. We're just going to go ahead and close voice mod, reopen, and then it should work. It's going to work. That's it. I know it. Close. Bingo. Open. Y'all heard that. Doo-doo-doo. Yo, I got to activate Windows. That's so dirty, yo. Oh, man. Yo, this is one of them PCs that I got from my, my job. I'm going to say, no, actually, I think, yeah, it is. It is one of those I got from my job. I built some of it, but I think the license is one I got from my job. And I think that, around the time I had the job, I had the license. You know what I'm saying? I threw it on there. Didn't know it was going to go out. Now, hold up. Yo, I don't know what's up with the sounds, man. I'm not about to be sitting here messing around trying to figure this out, right? We're going to try something else. Look, I'm going to change it. Wavelength monitor. Bam. Hold up. Let's see. Y'all hear that? Hold on. Work with me. Let's see. Y'all hear that? Yo, we done, man. I'm not about to be doing this. I'm mad. Like, I'm getting mad. I'm just sitting here getting more and more mad the more it's happening. Okay. Wavelength. Now I'm going to put the output. Oh, yo, this might be my bad. Might be my bad, y'all. My bad. Let's see if this works. My bad. That's how you know that was mine. Hold up. Let's get that. Sounds, we good? All right, we good, man. That's all I need to know. All right, it was on me. It was on me. All right. So let's go ahead and get back to it. All right. So we're gonna watch the video. No hesitation. And thank you guys. I need that. Kid brutally attacks teacher over Nintendo Switch. Let's go. Bingo. Oh my Lord. Whoa, buddy. What the hell? Yo, my man sent me this video, man. Shout out Marcus, man. Let's go ahead and give a clap for Marcus. We hear the sounds now. Now we should be good. Damn. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. My man airlifted her. That teacher's small. Man, talk to me, my guys. We know what we can do. When you got size, y'all have done the push. Have you ever pushed somebody and they flew so far back and you said, whoa, I got that? Okay. That's crazy. Oh my Lord. Hold on. Let's get that. Let's get that again. Now, Atlanta, Georgia. This is what happens when these kids get their Nintendo Switch taken. So if you messing around in Atlanta, Georgia, you can take somebody's wallet, probably, maybe sneakers. Do not take anybody's Nintendo Switch. They not rocking with that in Atlanta. They whooping teachers. Let's watch it. Yo, She was knocked out from the moment he pushed her, man. And you don't gain no brownie points off of that. Like if you when you go to jail, you're the first person they start whooping on. You know, yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Hey, ask my man Gary Bowser. You the first person they want to touch up on. As soon as you come up in there, you will. Oh, you want to do on women and kids, huh? Oh, you a tough guy. Let's see. Let's see how tough you are. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Then why are you stumping her and hitting her? You is so, man. This is crazy, man. All right, man. All right, pull me back up, man. Listen, I can't even do it, man. I can't even do it. Like, yo, what the hell, man? What did I just watch? I just watched a teacher get knocked out from a push, and my man was still hitting her, and it's over a Nintendo Switch. Jay, my man, did you know Fortnite? Yo, Fortnite had to mess him up, right? Because that's the Fortnite type stuff right there. That's wild. Nonetheless, we on to it. Let's move on to the next subjects. Like I said, we gotta. I'm gonna try moving through the show a lot faster through a lot of subjects. Let's see how this works, man. You know what I mean? Hey, it's 2023. We always with something new, right? You know, I was on the road, just came back. I stay on the road. If you don't know, now you know. Let's go. Let's see if I can get this right. Now, I already know. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, snap. There you go. Man. Yo, look at the picture, man. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my goodness. Let's pull it up. GameStop offers $5,000 to help or asking for help to stop this PlayStation 5 crime spree that's happening across the nation. They're understaffed, overworked, and PlayStation 5 is a hot item worth a lot of chicken. So, you got a lot of people out there, man, doing a lot of crazy things. Now, I'm going to pull up an article. And, you know, I wanted to break this down into sections, right? I was going to call this like I can't think of names and titles for sections. I always come up with random things, but I was going to call this one, What the Feds Want from a Ninja. Hey, you caught that? You caught that? Oh, there you go. Yo, Chris, about time. Yo, I was waiting for Chris. There you go. Yo, Chris. My man Chris is in the house. Happy birthday to Chris, man. Today is his birthday. My man is 14 years old. Put some respect on his name. Chris is in the building. 14. Happy birthday, man. Do it up. Go live your life, man. You 14. Go get on the game. Stay up all night. Live it up. That's what you do when you're 14. Oh, excuse me, 15. My bad. Damn. Yo, 15? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, what am I? I'm old as hell, man. Yo, I'm scared. Yo, for those who do not know, man, I'm getting old, right? I'm going to be 40 this year. That's scary, bro. Some people be cool with that and be happy. Nah, man. Ah, man. I still got it. I don't want to lose it. Shout out Chris, man. Yo, Chris, do me a favor, man. You know, when you get a chance, you could hop in, man. You could hop in the chat. You know what I mean? Hop up in. Holla at your boy. What you doing? No, I ain't gonna bring you up in here, man. I ain't gonna. Next thing you know, I got your family coming after me. You know what you doing? Putting them on there. Give me a couple uppercuts. Uppercuts hurt. I like my chin. I don't need that. So, and happy birthday to Jasmine, his sister as well, twin sister. We gotta definitely give a happy birthday to Jasmine. You 15, girl. You ain't got to say nothing else. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Girl, woman empowerment, it's our time. 2023. Let's go, bitch. Ow! You know, that's how I go, woman, I guess. You know, I don't know. But anywho, man, let's get back on topic. Like, I'm supposed to roll through this quickly. GameStop offers $5,000 to get some help. All right. And they need help because people stealing all these damn systems. And I ain't gonna lie, if I'm a manager at GameStop and I'm being overworked and underpaid, and a lot of PlayStation 5s come in, I'm asking for raises. I done served all this time. It is tempting. Not gonna say I'm gonna do it, but it would be tempting to see I have, let's say, 30 PlayStation 5s. Do you know how much? Wow. You know how much it would be to sell 30 PlayStation 5 systems? Brand new editions. Some of them are even bigger than that, right? Some of them are even like the packs, the 700 packs, the $800 packs. Imagine selling those. Oh my goodness. So it's very tempting, right? Let's pull up the article and then we'll quickly cover it. Okay. Bam. Let's share screen. Let's see if I'm getting this. I'm getting better. Okay, look at that. Let's take away the title. Boom, your boy getting better. Okay, do I got anything? I'm moving. I'm in there. Hey, y'all. Okay, I'm good. So the good thing about the PlayStation 5 shortage being over now is that people who want consoles can finally buy them. Bad news is that it's also apparently led to an uptick in GameStop robberies as thieves target the pricey and easy to flip consoles. GameStop answer, a $5,000 reward for catching thieves, even as company cutbacks leave many employees to fend for themselves. Now, I just want you to know, it was an employee fired just recently. I talked about it last week, okay? Fired because he had a theft happen on his watch, and it was about $5,000 worth of PlayStation 5 systems. Lo and behold, they said, yo, since we had that stolen, guess what we gonna do? We gonna say $5,000 now to anybody who can help catch the thieves. So I want to say this. I actually don't want to say the air horn. That was the wrong hit, but nonetheless, I want to say that GameStop, no matter what you do, until you start taking care of your employees, it will not work. It will not help. It will not do anything. You will still have this theft happen. And it's not just the employees. These are some of them actually being robbed, man. It's not all inside jobs, all right? There are people, more are being robbed than inside jobs. How about that? Okay, like people are legitimately being robbed for PlayStation 5 systems. I'm going to tell you what I did when I sold my PlayStation 5 system. I met the dude at a police station. Yes. My black ass was at the Popo. I sat there proud. Yeah, wait for him to pull up. Pulled up. I popped my trunk like I had Glock 9s. Why not? I'm at the police station. What's the worst can go wrong? Pop the trunk. Go ahead and look in there. Count the money, baby. Get the money to her. She slide through. Get the marker out. You know, we checking for fake bills. They're all real. Go ahead and open the goods. He opens it up, smells it. Some good stuff right here. He actually was smelling the system. Okay. But Kotaku recently reported on a northeastern Pennsylvania store where thieves made off with PlayStation 5s at $500 each, but it's far from the only recent incident. Polygon points out that nearly 30 GameStops were robbed in the last months, according to local news reports. While that's only 1% of all of the stores in the U.S., it's potentially a troubling trend for employees increasingly tasked with being the sole person on shift due to cutbacks in hours, layoffs, and issues. Let me pull me back up on screen. Now, that was ridiculous. Like, what the hell are they doing? Like, seriously, let's keep it real, man. You see that dude behind me? You see that dude behind me? He looks wild, by the way. This is the thing. The more people you have, the more you detour theft. If you don't believe me, just check the statistics on homes that have signs in the yard that it has a security system. More likely, those homes are not going to be the ones getting broken into. Thieves would like to be presented with easier challenges. I think we all know that. And in this case, GameStop, you continue to drop the ball. It's almost, you know what? It's not even like almost. I know what it is. It's a bunch of corporate wigs. That's what I got to say. Corporate wigs. A lot of people up top that really don't understand how it is to work in a retail store. Now, I know that people may say, hey, even if I'm one person, they're not getting systems. I would have the door locked or I would have this. I'm sorry to tell you, a gun to your head will make you do anything, anytime, anywhere. You're lying if you say not, unless you just want to die. I'm sorry, put a gun to me. Let's go right there. Da, 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 click, click. Hey, you want the system? The 700 packs over there. That's 500. That's I don't know what that is. I think that's like a classic edition. Get all those. They all yours. Yeah. If you want any games too, all the new games is up there, right above it. Yep. Get those too. Appreciate you. Holla back, man. That's it. Be done. I'll be helping them out. And then they try to get me talking about, oh, you helping them. I got a gun to my head. Of course, I'm gonna say anything. Oh, do you say that to the women who are being, the R word? Can't say it. I'll tell you, they strict on the rules. And they say, oh, I did this to get out the situation. Oh, well, you can't do that. No, you do whatever you can. You're scared. You don't know what you need to do. You're just doing it. You're reacting. And then there are some inside jobs. Lo and behold, it is an uptick because, I'm sorry, I think some of these employees are mad. I think it's not all robberies. I think some of them are, why are we only receiving 29 systems out of 30? Why all of a sudden this box is damaged? Oh, it looks like this system's not going to work. We're sending it back. Why didn't it get to you guys? Like, I think it's simple stuff. And if I'm a manager, when you're at a job and the job's not taking care of you, you look for other ways to cope with not being taken care of. It's very hard to sit there and deal with just time after time again not being respected. That's what it is to be a GameStop employee at this point. I'm sorry. I didn't see GameStop stories for years. It hasn't changed. They're underpaid. You can go anywhere else and probably get paid more. People go, oh, GameStop, I'm around games. Well, guess what? You can be at Target and be around games, Walmart and be around games. Hell, gas stations got games in the aisle somewhere. Like, you can be around games anywhere now. They're mostly digital now anyway. Okay. So anyway, GameStop, you're wrong. Let's move on. Like I told you, we're going through subjects quick. That was pretty quick. I told you. We're trying to make it. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. Bam. Oh, my goodness. This is one that might not sit well with a lot of us. A lot of us, right? Because we know who we are. But let's pull it up on screen because I think it's only right that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Bungie hit the jackpot. They did it. This is what all these publishers, any game developer, this is what they yearn for. Stick it to the cheat maker. Now, me, myself, I am a firm believer in using cheats in single-player games and multiplayer games that does not involve versing each other together. If it's, if I'm playing another game and I can, cheat and we can all win, but we're not going against any other players, I feel like that's free game. I am one of those dudes that love playing with cheats in my single player games. I will not play a game on one system because I know I can have it on this system and use cheats. Like, I'm that type of dude. So I really love the experience. It expands your game. That's just me. You don't use it for everything now, but When I play a game, hey, I want faster XP, right? So that way I can level up faster, have my guns faster, have different things faster. Oh, you're ruining the game. You're killing things. No, but most of the times you can't collect everything in one playthrough. So in that case, maybe now I can earn more in this one playthrough. Because believe me, when I beat it, I ain't going back. I'm not. Okay? But Bungie hit the jackpot, y'all. 4.4 million dizzy dollars. Let's give it up for Bungie. Let's give it up for Bungie, y'all. That's a big one. Now, I'm gonna tell you. Now, man, I missed the chat. Yo, I ain't been going to the chat. Hold up. Let me get to the chat, man. I ain't missed the chat. I was seeing it. Okay. All right. I'm back on the chat. You know, I try to keep the chat with to go back and jump back, you know, I'll be off. All right. So let's pull this up quick, fast, and in a hurry, man. Like I said, I think I'm getting the hang of this, man. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Click. Bingo. Bam. Let's see if that works. All right, let's move this over here, man. Let's make it bigger. I can't have this little, you know, I don't like all the square stuff. That better. That good. We Gucci. All right, we good. So, Bungie wins 4.4 million lawsuit against Destiny cheat seller Aim Junkies. Yo, who knows Aim Junkies? I think we all can raise our hand. Like, if you love first-person shooters, you heard of Aim Junkies. Okay? If you're really heavy into it, a lot of these, first of all, I'm not into one that buy those cheat systems online for Call of Duty, Destiny, and all. You can save all that. If I can't just run it user level right there and just run a cheat, I'm good. Right? I'm not going through all that. That's too much. Okay? But they won 4.4 million. Plus new Lava Cheats lawsuit file. For those who don't know, they filed a lawsuit with Lava Cheats. I don't know. Oh, Labby Cheats. I don't know what they do. But I know one thing. They about to come out them dollars messing around with Bungie. So Destiny developer Bungie has won $4.4 million lawsuit against cheat seller Aim Junkies in arbitration. The lawsuit has been ongoing since April 2021 when Bungie first filed the suit. So that's a lot of money going through litigation and, you know, postponing cases and things. So you got to think they want attorney fees and all types of stuff. So, right. In November last year, Aim Junkies lost a bid to countersue Bungie for allegedly accessing its computers. Ooh, that's nasty work, Bungie. I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty work, Bungie. They nasty for that, man. They had to do that. Now, Bungie has won $4,396,222 in both damages, and I told you them fees, man. Them fees, they start adding up. Okay, so there it is. This is the actual tweet from the Destiny Bulletin. Bungie has won they put this on the Destiny Bulletin. Yo, they couldn't wait to announce this. Yo, shout them out, man. That's nasty work. Man. They like, hey, we stuck it to them dirty bastards, baby. Woo! They turning up. Okay, over there. I feel y'all. I feel you turn up, man. Go and do your thing, right? Bungie has won $4.3 million award against a Destiny 2 cheat seller Aim Junkies in arbitration. $3.6 million in damages and $738,000 in fees. What I tell you about them fees, man? Almost $1 million in fees from having court dates and all that from 2021 to now. $1 million in fees. That's big money, man. And of course, in further news, Bungie hit Lava Cheats. Now, Bungie is requesting $2,000 for each of the 2,790 downloads of the cheat software. Totaling, I think it's been say 5.6 million. With fees, the total lawsuit would be around 6.7 million. So pretty much they settled. Kind of the same thing they hit, Gary Bowser with. Who was a Tom Dilts Jr. who got hit with the whole SXOS and the cheat device thing. Same thing per device sold. Then you get hit with that infraction. The amount is so high that you don't really want to go to court because you know what's going to happen if you go to court. So a lot of times you just want to settle. You want to settle for a certain amount. And that's what I would do. I would settle for a certain amount. But in this case, you let the judge rule. The judge going to hit you. He going to hit you with bam. That's how much you owe. Ooh, that hurts. Now pull me back up on big screen. Oh man, I think I got it mastered. I think I have this mastered now. I think I do. But yo, my last words to this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Is Bungie, you are moving in the right direction. I am one that, even though I said I love cheats, and I have pirated my couple games in my day, at least 7 years ago, though, like statute of limitation type years, you know what I mean? But still, I respect companies defending their products. I respect companies just saying, like, hey, if we have some terms and agreements that you sign when you first start playing our game, that's how we want it. We want you to abide by that. You can't cheat. And Destiny 2 is one of those that, remember, I told you I don't want to cheat going against other people. You have a lot of PvP. So you got people going against each other using these cheats. I am not down for that in any way. That is the lamest thing ever. Because I come from old school, where when you going against somebody, in order to be the best, you have to beat the best the right way. You have to learn. And when you learn, guess what? You're now going to be better than this amount of people. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it. So I never understood cheating against other people. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But single player games, no, let's stop. Okay. So Bungie, keep doing your thing, keep suing them bastards, keep getting them. And as long as if they want to make cheats for your game, you can continue hitting them. So go ahead and shout out to you. Now move on. I told you, yo, we killing it with the subject. Look how fast we moving on. Oh, I love it. I told you. Now, moving on with these subjects, I'm also going to put the link in the chat as well, because I haven't put the link in yet, just to have it in there. I'll remember to paste it in occasionally. But moving through so many subjects, it helps us cover a lot of different things. And then afterwards, we'll just talk about whatever the hell, right? It don't matter what the hell we talk about. So this is one I really want to talk about because, of course, Minecraft is a big game. Everybody knows Minecraft. And if you don't know Minecraft, where the hell you been your whole entire life? Like, you have not been looking at anything video games, period. If you don't know what Minecraft is by now, okay? That drink's delicious, by the way. And then, yo, Magnus, what up, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Salute Magnus, man. We got to salute. All right? So, now, we're going to run through this real quick. So, I'm going to pull up the exact article just to let you guys know the exact details. And I told you, I'm not playing. I'm trying to get all through. I'm running through these with the questions. Okay, we're not going to play around with it. We're going to next subject. Boom. Then we can get everybody in. We can start talking, and then we can do the thug this, as I call it. Now, this one, pull it up on screen. Oh, yeah. See, I'm starting to work Restream now, y'all. I'm starting to get it. Now. Now I can pull this up. I ain't got to be doing all that no BS and extra stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Okay, so as you see, how do you pronounce that? Is it Mojang? Mojang? How you pronounce it? But nonetheless, they target repositories of browser-based Minecraft copy, Eaglercraft. Now, Mojang is cracking down on browser-based Minecraft copy, Eaglercraft. And I don't know if it's Mojang, so don't, be talking about me, right? The company removed 92 repositories from GitHub, claiming that they infringed the company's copyrights and trademarks. A repository of do-it-yourself decompiling tools and instructions remain online, however. Do you hear that? Even after. So, let's go through more. Minecraft is, without a doubt, one of the most iconic. Yeah, we know that. We ain't got to get to that. The game was originally created by Marcus Notch. Okay, we can get to that. In the years following, okay. Mojang is the crackdown. This week, the Microsoft-owned game studio did exactly that. Mojang sent a DMCA takedown notice to its sister company, GitHub. Now, for those who do not know, okay, you just learned just now, Microsoft sister company, GitHub. A lot of people don't put connections with companies. Well, now you just got one. That's their sister company. So if you pulling anything with anything Microsoft, don't think they ain't just gonna hop over. Hey, sis, tell me who over there. Boy, I couldn't wait to tell you they got the nerve to be talking about you. Okay, that's how it go. So They had a takedown notice to its sister company GitHub targeting 92 copyright infringing repositories, and all repositories were reportedly linked to copies of Eaglercraft. Eaglercraft's a Minecraft variant playable in the web browser, and it comes in handy for those who want to bypass blocking measures, which are common for networks and schools. And another perk, it's free. That ain't another perk, that's the main perk. What are they talking about? Gosh. They talking about it. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Do I got a sound for that? Yeah. Damn. I got some damn nerve talking about it. Yeah. After seeing enough, Mojang urged GitHub to take the repositories offline, citing trademark and copyright infringements, which they have the right to do so, and they should. The repo and corresponding websites are a remake of Minecraft 1.3. Their repo states this, and the website running their code clearly shows a 100% reuse of our code and assets. This is coming from the Minecraft studio, right? Yo, hold up, Magnus. I'm going to break it down, man. I'm going to break it down, but I got to shout you out, man. I just got to shout you out. I can't even, you know what I mean? I can't do that. That's $10 donation, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It keeps the movement going, keeps the show going. I got to stop it for you. If I stop it, for any other reason, those donations go a long way. I told you, them bills, some subscription bills, light bills, you know what I mean? Hey, I got the green screen up. I got out, you can kind of see. Hey, I'm trying. Okay, we trying to work over here. We're trying to professionally do it up. Okay, shout out my man Magnus, man. That donation go a long way, man. Thank you. Yo, he ain't lying. You see right there, he ain't lying. 30-day supply. You know I got a 30-day supply. You know how I go to subscription fee, baby. 30-day. You like, woo! Love that 30-day. I can look to the next 2 months. All right, shout out all y'all, man. But this right here, I have to say, is savage because it's 100% reuse of code. It's not like a little bit, 100% of Minecraft 1.3. Now, it's beautiful that kids in school can now play Minecraft for free. And they have a variant of it. It's called Eaglercraft. And I'm not going to lie, throwing some mods and some other things with it, that's kind of cool to have a free version right there. You just pull it up. Hey, but that's just me. But nonetheless, Minecraft says, stop it. And you can see this is directly from, for those who don't know, GitHub actually, they have it. I'm not sure the link, but there's a link to see actual, like every single infringement, I think it is, or copyright. I'm not sure if it's every time it's been taken down or every time someone just says, hey, I think they're infringing. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, you can see each individual one. And this is one under there. And this is exactly what it shows. Please describe the nature of the copyright ownership or authorization to the act on the owner's behalf. And of course, they said, I am the damn owner for Minecraft. Okay? We ain't got to talk no more. He's infringing. He said right here, 1.3 Minecraft. Okay? We done. Just take it down. All these links. We got them all lined up. And that's what they did. They took them all down. And there you go. If you try to go, repository unavailable due to DMCA takedown. How many times we seen that? How many? DMCA. They always getting us. Stop. No, I ain't gonna lie. They be right most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be bucking the system. You can't be bucking the system, think you're gonna get it for free. I learned, hey, my music at the beginning, I play a lot of artists, but now I don't know. Some of the samples be from other stuff, and they be picking it up. It'd be like, nah, that ain't yours. You know what? I'm good. How about I just play this 100% license-free music? Okay. And we do that. I'll rap all day over it. Okay. Now, Eagler developer Lax Dude took down the code from his website after running into trouble. However, he didn't stop. Lax Dude GitHub account currently lists Eaglercraft 1.8, baby. Let's go. We got to give it up for him, man. That's big. This repository provides tools and instructions on how to decompile Minecraft 1.8. Listen to that. Hold up. I want to pull me back up, man. Pull me back up. Oh, my goodness. This man just made me smile, y'all. As Bungie hits cheat makers, it's like a win on the other end this way. Because I'm going to tell you why it's a win. A lot of people go, nah, it's not a win. He ain't do nothing. Everybody doing that. But I'm going to tell you why it's a win. Because Minecraft said, you ain't giving this out free. Bam. And he's like, yeah, they got me. Damn. I do got Minecraft 1.3 code in here. How about I tell everybody else how to decompile Minecraft themselves? That was it. That was it. Now what can you do? It doesn't have anything. So all these files are mod files. They are files that you add to Minecraft 1.8. So guess what? Now he puts the responsibility on everyone else who wants to use it to download Minecraft 1.8 to be able to use it. What can you do about that? If you are Mojang, however you pronounce it, what do you do about that? How do you beat that? Right? Now you can't do nothing. Now you got to sit back and watch as somebody just pretty much tells everybody how to use your stuff for free. Now, they make a lot of money, tons of money. If you guys don't know, Minecraft got Realm subscriptions. They got people buying clothes left and right and buying just so they making tons of money. So I don't want y'all to feel like these couple people playing on the browser is going to stop their dollars. But they like to cut the head off before it starts growing. That makes sense. Let's go ahead. You know what I mean? So shout that out. Yo, and I got a couple more. Like I said, we're going to get to it. So what we on next? Like I said, I got too much. Yo, I'm flying through these subjects too. I'm actually amazed by myself because we're right on point with the speed I want to go by. Do y'all see that behind me? I think it's time to talk about Nintendo Switch. Bam! Oh, yes. So for those who do not know, Nintendo Switch had an update. I believe the firmware is 16.0.0. Okay, believe so. Might have changed. Sometimes they get .1s, other things. But I think this is a perfect segment in the moment. And my man Joe, on standby right now. I'm going to bring Joe in a moment. I'm going to preface a couple things and line it all up. I'm going to kind of, I kind of felt like I wanted to do seasoning for food, but I felt like I was spreading weed on a blunt. So my bad. You know what I'm saying? It was a little mix of both. But nonetheless, I'm going to bring my man in. Atmosphere was released, version 1.5.0. And for a lot of people, they're like, yo, Nick, some people understand, some people don't. Most understand, some don't. A lot of people don't know my channel started on the homebrew. Okay. But for those who do not know, maybe don't know nothing about the homebrew, I see my man JTO who came in the building. JTO, I ain't gonna lie, JTO seemed like he know too. I ain't gonna front. But nonetheless, Atmosphere was released to now work and be compatible with Nintendo Switch 16.0.0. Now, when this happens, for those who do not know, the Nick Moses 05 Facebook page seems to be a hot place when the updates come out. Okay, folks start dropping through then. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, they be dropping through all the time. Recently, we've been posting and stuff. Oh, they've been good. All right. But this new update, man, I'm talking about when it hit. And shout out my man Joe. Bring in Joe in a second because I'm going to let Joe talk more because he can give the in-depth. He's going to give you the real. He's the man that did it. He's the man that touched. He's the man that felt. All right, I'm not going to sit here and speak. I'm going to let the man speak himself. But what I will say is that every time Nintendo Switch comes out with an update, a lot of people seem to do the same thing. Damn, I accidentally updated. Oh, man, the game came to the point where it says, do you want to run a system update? And I meant to hit the B button, but I hit the A. Oh, man, yo, I don't know how, bro. I had that joint on the floor, and I got a dog. My dog was walking all on it. Next thing I know, I pick it up, it say updating. Yo, man, I'm telling you, bro, I don't know what happened. I just picked it up and it was updated. I didn't even touch my Switch. I don't ever touch it and look, auto update off. I'm telling you, I don't know what happened. Heard it all. I've heard it all. That was all off the top of the dome like a freestyle because I know so many different stories of how you update it. I'm going to tell you something. I remember this time I updated, right? I'll never forget it. It was a PlayStation 3. And it was at a time where if you updated past a certain amount, you couldn't mod it. And I remember a game came up and it said, do you want to run the update? And I said, yes. And as I hit yes, I was reading the rest of the message. And it said, but you must run a system software update now. Do you want to run it? So read the whole message. Take your time. Stop it. Okay? But nonetheless, when they update, damn, I can't run my mods right, and then they need a little fix, a little atmosphere 1.5.0. And also I want to say, I think is it Hecate? I think I got it right that time. Hecate's updated. You got a lot of other software that's updated. I know Fast Switch CFW is one that I love to use. I love to use it because it allows you to quickly switch between different CFWs. And I know some people say, why would you want to do that? Well, maybe I want to have an atmosphere for this, an atmosphere for that, or maybe I run a different custom firmware. Maybe I want to keep SXOS. Maybe I got an MUNAM. Maybe I got different, that switch, Fast Switch CFW is nice. It's just nice to have. So let me go ahead and make sure I ain't missing in the chat, right? All right, update Nick. Want to see how to reset a chip stuck in glitching with a magnet? Oh, man, we would love to see that. Yo, MGR, you come up and cut it on. We'll bring it on. Hell yeah, we take full tutorial videos here on the. Hey, come on. You know the infomercials where you bring the dude. He's like, hey, well, show us how you made that egg in 30 seconds. He's like, here you go. I took this thing. I took my egg. I shook it up. Bam. Here you go. A brand new egg. Oh, God. Sell it to the crowd. Like, you definitely could do that here. Now, my man Kobe. I seen Kobe. Kobe, I ain't catch you in a second, Kobe. My man Kobe Kingston. No, let me stop. Kobe Kingston's a wrestler. But my man Kobe King, damn, dude, Nintendo must have put in a patch so it forces an update. I doubt it. But hey, you better not put that before I said that, Kobe. You better not, Kobe. I know what happened, Kobe. You hit that button. Tell me, Kobe. Just tell me, Kobe. You hit the button. I know it. It said, you read it. I didn't say it. Said, you said, yes, you have a game update. Do you want to? And you like, yeah. But it said, do you want to update? But first, yo, they hit you with that. But first, do you want to run a software update? So you can, don't ever listen to those, man. Don't ever read none of those. Okay, just ignore them and cut your system off. If you can't understand it, just cut it off. Just turn it off, like, boom, power it off, cut your system back on, start from scratch, get another game. Man, that's the way you do it. So, Nick, check your message. Okay, MGR, I got it, man. I'm gonna pull it up now. Before I'm gonna get to the message, I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna bring my man Joe. I'm gonna pull it up also while I'm bringing my man Joe in. I'm multitasking. Boom, there we go. Bam, my man Joe. What is
that NGR sent you was awesome. I was watching that and I was so surprised to see that. That's pretty cool.
I'm about to go ahead and pull it up, man. I'm actually about to pull it up now. Pull it up on screen. Damn it! What the hell is everything? Start pulling up. All right. And see, I got so many. I don't know if I went to the wrong inbox. Watch, I did. Yeah, I did. I went to the wrong inbox. My bad. Here we go. Close that one. Switch inboxes. All right. I forgot MGR on the government. I don't know if they be on the government or not. Check. Wow, dang. How my man? Hold on, my man hanging with Smack? No, that's crazy. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. All right, let's just see this. Let's pull it up. We'll just watch this random video that was sent to me, right? We know it. We know what it is, right? Beautiful. Let's pull it up on screen. We got to do it. Now, I think I got this right. With both of us in there, I think I'm almost I'm like a restream champ.
Did you see the video yet, Nick, or is this new for you?
This is brand new. This is going to be first time watching it with everyone
else. No, this is awesome. This is really cool. I love it.
All right, here we go, man. We're going to see. See that? Why I pull it up like that, man? Damn. All right, that's better. We'll just leave it like that. Here we go. All right, hold on.
You take 4 of these magnets, drop it right here.
Hold up.
Turn the switch on. You'll see a blue LED. All right. That has now reset the chip. You will see that official firmware is loading.
Yo, hold up, man. Hold up. Magnet? Magnet. Like you.
Yep, it resets the I'm not taking any credit for this. I'm just, repeating what he said and kind of interpreted. It basically resets the chip to like the default settings.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. And let me write. I'm telling him, you know what I mean? I got to check a couple things with it. I don't want to be slipping and sliding at me, man. Hey, my man. Okay. Let's go ahead.
All right, to reset this chip, you take 4 of these magnets,
Okay.
drop it right here.
Yeah.
Turn the switch on, you'll see a blue LED. Alright, that has now reset the chip. You will see that official firmware is loading. Going to hold power for 10 seconds to turn it off to stop it from doing its weird initial power on thing for a minute.
Bam.
Okay.
There we go.
Turn it back on. The flashing is normal. It says writing its payload, and then you will see green flashes. This is its training mode. 1 sec. There you go. And just wait for it to finish training. Usually about 30 to 60 seconds when you have the Samsung eMMC chip, which this one does.
Yo, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. I thought it was pretty cool. The only thing I've ever hacked with a magnet was a Keurig machine.
The delay on this is normal, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, one thing I know is that how magnets, when you're putting them by anything like hard drives or chips or things like that, I do know, and I have heard of
a successful glitch.
wiping memory because they tell you strong magnets keep away from hard drives, keep away from things,
now that it'll come on.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It was so convenient. That was so easy and nice.
There you go.
I'm waiting for somebody to use a stereo magnet speaker and brick their switch.
Oh man, that was yeah, they like, yeah, let me put this on there. Bam! Whole thing.
No, Nick, better yet, they're gonna use a microwave.
Yo, stop, man. And no lie, people do crazy stuff. Yo, Magnus, I'm not gonna lie, man. That was dope, man. I gotta go ahead. What sound I got for you, man? I'm gonna get some claps. That was fire. I gotta say, that was nice. Nice video. Nice talk. It was well explained. Beautifully done.
Yeah, I was watching that video when I was mopping the floor at work. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that is awesome to see that.
That's slick. Yo, Joe, this repack, man. Talk to me. I see people was like that. They was talking. They got different people. You got so many people with different requests. People saying, oh, well, I could do this and I can't do that. Well, this part works in this. What have you seen most of it be? Is it like most people just like are not installing it properly? Are they not, maybe they have cheats on and they don't know, or themes enabled, they don't know, or certain things that's causing the issues? What have you seen the majority of people, issue?
Well, their main majority of their issue is not reading and not understanding when there's a pending update. It will update the switch. It's like, oh, I had people message me, oh, I accidentally updated the switch. I'm like, yeah, I don't care how you accidentally updated the switch. Grandma hit the update button or whatever. But like, I'll even post on the forum. I'll warn people, say, hey, there's a new firmware coming out. Do not update yet. And then I'll have someone message me and say, oh, can I update? I just saw your post. I'm like, what the heck did I just say? I'm like, no. Because in case things are broken. And my old repack version, I think 1.41, I can't keep up with all these numbers. There was a overlay. And what happened was I made the new repack and I posted the repack. But then the overlays, 2 of the overlays, one for Tesla and one for something else, I forget. I have it in my phone. They weren't updated yet. So I just go ahead and post the update and people were sending me screenshots. Oh, I have a 42.xx error. I'm like, it's okay, go in the content folder and delete it. The new the new original firmware 16.0.0 broke a lot of stuff in the older atmosphere. So a lot of the homebrew isn't really working. We have to wait on the community now to come up with a new update. People are having problem installing tinfoil. Applet mode's not working because you have different versions of tinfoil. I don't use it. But you have different versions. You have applet mode, you have the NRO mode, then you also have NSP, then you have direct install. Some people aren't able to get this to work and not get into install. This is just a demo. A pre-release of Atmosphere. A final version in the next few weeks will be out. No one told me that's just common sense because it's very buggy. I had someone message me they had a yellow screen. I'm like, use my repack and see that fixes your problem, and it fixed their problem. But a lot of people are having problems too updating the switch with the mod chip installed because these people don't know how to do it. They're even asking me, and I'm not telling them information. Tell them, dude, I'm like, I don't know. I'll send you to my private room and you can ask in there. I have a version 1 and a version 2 mod chip homebrew room on Facebook Messenger. All the smart people in there, MGR's in there, and David's in there, Magnus is in there. I also need to give a shout out to Eric Lehman. He sent me the files to get rid of the 42.xx error, and that fixed the problem. I didn't even message him. He just messaged me, and I really appreciate that, Eric, because that helps out me and helps other people.
Joe, now that you mentioned Eric, why he catching fire, man? Yo, you posted like 2 minutes. I know Marcus had mentioned. I seen somebody else wrote, man, what's going on? Why is he catching fire from the streets?
Because people are waiting for him to do what I do for the repack stuff. Oh, how come? People ask me all the time, oh, how come Eric's not releasing repacks anymore? I'm like, it's his choice to do it. He did the hard part. He installed the mod chip. Same thing with Magnus. He installed my chip for me on my 360. I've talked to him a couple times. He helped me out. I learned everything myself. I'm not going to say to him, hey, how come this is not working? You told me this. No. That's my responsibility, not his responsibility. He did the hard work. He installed the hack. That's the hardest part. People don't understand that.
I'm with you, Eddie. One thing is I say, I always tell, like, I know Eric. I spoke to him enough where I've told him, like, yo, man, just go ahead. And, I feel like I have that rapport with him. And I bought a system from Eric, and no lie, I had only thing was 1 core, but it was a mix up in the core, but the entire system was more than I could dream for a PlayStation 4. Still using it. Okay. I think I wanted a PlayStation 4 until I got the one that he sent me. I said, oh man, yeah, I do. I needed one of these. What was I thinking? And I got to thank Eric for that. But and I understand the streets get hot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Streets get hot. Once they own you, man. Once they say once you up, you down, you're down. That's the way it goes. Like, I know my points. I've had it, like, so hopefully.
Also, I don't mean to interrupt you. Also, people are asking me, should I just stay on the older version of Atmosphere and the older firmware? Yes, you should stay on there if you don't play online, like with your system NAND. But if you're doing all your backups on the EMU NAND, technically you can update the system stock NAND to 16, and you can keep your EMU NAND on a lower firmware. Like, my stock NAND is on 11.1. and my EMU NAND is on 16, because it doesn't matter, because it's 2 different file structures. It's not going to affect it.
No, and you're completely right. And some people do update, one or the other. But I'm gonna be honest, for a lot of people, it gets complicated for them, and then they wind up, either like, hey, it's not working, but they don't really understand. Am I on my emulated NAND or my real NAND?
Yeah, that's where you go on the system settings on the right-hand side where it says AMS. E means EMU NAND and S means stock NAND. The problem is people aren't watching the video guides that I make. They're just skipping through it. They just want to go from step 1 to step 100 without going through 2 to 99.
No, I agree with you 120%, man. And you mentioned it broke a lot of stuff, man. What did you notice is something that immediately when you tried it, you was like, like, I don't think they're gonna go.
The 42.xx error, that had to do with the Tesla and the overlay problems. Thanks to Eric for his help. He helped me fix that. But on my side, before Eric sent me the new files that got updated, I just opened the content folder and deleted it, then reposted the repack. the problem is people that I have about 400 or 500 people now that use my repack because YouTube's helping out a lot. So people using my old repack and they're getting this error message because these people don't understand. Okay, this is a normal error to have. Something's not updated. Something's old and out of date. You just need to go in the content folder and delete it. But when they jumped from 15 to 16, that error is going to be there because those overlays weren't ever updated because at that time it didn't exist. If that makes sense.
No, I understand. Everything has to be updated, and you know that's the difficult part, right? And that's something that Eric dealt with. Is that, hey, you know, people are saying, hey, what's a repack? What's this? And a lot of times when you do these repacks, you know, some of the things I posted to the page as they become updated, I see certain things because everybody doesn't use everything. You know,
they don't.
You know, some people might not use overlays. You have people who
I don't use overlays at all. I don't use the cheating and I don't use Tesla. It's not that they're bad. It's just I have no use for them. You know, I know like you love that stuff, the cheating and going through that stuff. That's
overlays and all that. That's what I mean. So it's I totally get that. Like 120%. And that's the difficult thing, right? If you're one that's like, hey, I'm helping out, but at the same time, if I don't use something, how do I really know how to test it? Like if I don't drive a stick shift, how am I going to really test how this stick shift drives? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you know? So no, I totally agree with you on that, man. That's a difficult task. I'm glad that you're helping out, man. Really appreciate it. Everybody on the Facebook page seems to appreciate it, man. And without you, you know, you would have just a lot of people, you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but they'd be scrambling for information. It's nice to come to one place and be able to go, hey, this is nice. I know I could do this and it works. And there's more people happier than not happy. You know what I mean?
Like that one person in the forum, like they had a messed up screen because they didn't know how to build the package, and I'm like, just use mine, you're all set, ready to go. And they're like, thank you so much, this really helps me out. If it wasn't for SXOS, I wouldn't be going through all this stuff because when I used SXOS, copy paste, you're done.
Yo, remember
if it wasn't for them, you know, I want to be messing around with atmosphere. I'm like, I need to kind of make that. I kind of need to make that SXOS flavor. You know, you're done. You download the archive, extract, copy, paste, override, boom, everything's working. I took care of the stuff for you.
Do you know how good those times were, man? Just to have your dock right by your big screen TV with an external hard drive. It can be 1 terabyte. You know, you got your computer in the back room, but you can FTP game straight to the hard drive. You know, so you go to sleep. You know, you probably got like 100 games lined up just going to your system overnight. You wake up and you look down the list and you're just scrolling. It's just like tons of games, and you're like, oh, what do you want to play today? You click on, you know, a game that costs $60, and you like, oh, it's a snore fest. Man, you delete it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you got it. It's all this power in your hand, man. I remember
power to the players.
Yeah, man. That was the days, man. We ain't got that no more. Now it is, you know, it's atmosphere, man. And somebody, did you know, gaming, PKOS. Stop, man. That was the only dude I ever known came in. He said, look, man, I don't know what's taking him so long. I'm like, I mean, come on. All you have to do is literally change one thing. I could do that. I was like, damn, PK. Yeah. You got it. Hey, PK, no bet. PKOS coming soon. You know what I mean? Let that man do it. Let him do it. That's it there. But nonetheless, man, I still actually like spoke to PK a couple. And he stopped like once or twice through on the stream, but I
haven't seen him in forever.
Oh my goodness. Still out there, man. PK is out there. PK Rainey still out there torturing the scene, man. I don't know what he's doing now.
Isn't he in Italy or something?
Yeah, he's somewhere else, like in another country. Yeah. He's a different breed. Like that dude's different, man. Like everything he do different. Yo, Joe. So I'm gonna wind up going through. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I had, because these other ones was something I could probably get your opinion on before I have you go. Oh, yes, good, perfect. This is what I can ask you about. So the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, is it Mast1core? Is it Mast1core or the one that allows you to play all the emulators now on like the most recent firmware? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I kind of forget what it's called, but you can do it on the PS5 on the latest firmware. but it's only for PS2 emulation. You have to use a modified save file. You have to go through a big procedure to go through it. It's a big pain in the butt. I haven't tried it yet, but it's really not worth it. You need to go and buy a game for $10. I forget what the game's called. Then from there, you FTP the ISO. Then you're able to play the game, but the compatibility isn't really 100% yet. So there's still, I don't think they can fix it. I think it is what it is.
Yeah, last I heard, it was a save exploit. They had another version of it, but I haven't even thought about it. To be honest, like I got a PS4 on 9, and I'm not changing.
It's actually easier just to make your own fake PKGs for the PS4 and just do it that way. It's a lot less work because you're not transferring files and going through the whole process of it loading and getting queued up. And it's really cool that they did this, and Sony can't patch it. That's awesome about it, because there's a flaw in the game. The only way they can do this is by deleting the game and fixing the back door. So that's why people have been buying that game.
No, you're absolutely spot on. And last but not least, PSVR 2. Do you think we're gonna see any hacks for that?
Here's the deal. It's gonna work the same way as the PS4 did. You're gonna have to have your VR on a certain firmware. I don't know if people know this or not. Your PS4 VR and your PS5 VR have firmware. It's just like a system. So long story short, I got a PS4 VR used, and it had a really old game with it. I knew it was on an old firmware, and the firmware matched up between the system and the headset, which I was in luck. So if let's say the PS5 does get hacked, I don't think it's really going to be compatible because of the firmware. Because they might say, oh, well, we can't patch this out, but with the latest version of the PS5 VR, you need to match your firmware on there. So it's probably going to be like that, like it was for the PS4.
Okay. And I haven't dabbled down anything with the PlayStation VR, so that's why I asked. And see, you got some good information there. Joe, any last words you got for you out?
Like and subscribe, Nick Moses 05 on the Facebook page and the YouTube.
And Joe got the YouTube too. He got the Laughing Man. All right,
Laughing Man. If you can't find it, just go to the search bar on YouTube and type in the Laughing Man, then press advanced. Then you go to the one that says channel or something like that.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly how you do it. Bingo. So, as always, man, I'll be hollering at you later. My dude.
Thanks for having me on, Nick. Always a pleasure.
Man, you know how it is, man. Later, my
dude.
So that's my man, G.I. Joe, man. And you know what I'm saying? My man came through, and I had to bring him on for that segment because he took his time to help with the repacks. And everybody got to understand, like, nobody got to do it. Like, you can really just go do everything yourself. Like, you can really just wait for atmosphere, go get it, and fix it yourself. And I don't care if you put it on there and 2-3 things don't work, but you can still do 5 others. You better be appreciative that you can do something, because you can just go do it yourself, right? Okay. So be happy. My man doing out there. My man Eric came through. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. I'm going to give it a clap, man. It was on Eric. Eric got that fire on him. I don't know. They hot on my man. I might have to go out to Rockford, man. I might have to get a left-hand cigarette with Eric. What's going on, man? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. Like I said, I got to move. I've been clicking. Hold on. How are we going? Oh, we're doing great. All right, here we go. Bam. Okay. Now, we talked about this a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull up a article about it. Why not, right? We already doing everything else. Why not just go ahead and pull up the article? You're doing a thug dizzle, Nick. Let's pull it up on screen. Yo, I'm so getting this, man. Like, I love doing this now. Now I feel like I finally got a hang of it. So let's go ahead and pull up. Now, first, it says here, hackers looking into the PSVR 2. All right? So, PSRV 2 was only released a couple days ago, but you can bet the scene is already looking into it. Now, this is what I was speaking with Joe about a moment ago. I haven't went through this. Like I said, I like to go through everything with you guys. Very, shortly. Sometimes I can go through some of it, but a lot of these articles get sent to me directly, and I just kind of go straight in them, right? So, wow, that sounded rough. Straight in them. Cheers, you know what I mean? So, PSVR reverse engineering. What's been done so far? The PSVR 2 was, of course, just released, so we're at the early stages of the scene. It's been quickly found out that this headset is actually recognized on computers as a monitor, and it technically works. The controllers, too, are recognized as game controllers. Sony has officially shared some of the open source code used in PSVR 2, which revealed that it's using a Linux kernel. Kernel. Wow, Nick. Stop sipping the drink. That's what happens, man, when you sip the drink too much. What they got in this, man. Damn. Okay. No, you know what I'm saying. But which revealed that PSVR 2 is using the Linux kernel. Now, I'm not sure to pronounce this dude's name, but he had a short video summarizing some of that. Now, this dude, I want to go ahead and click it. Sometimes I, click.
Hello.
Hold up. Go check out my man. Right now, I'm going to do this. I want y'all to go ahead and show some love to my man. I did this live for you, sir. Live for you, sir. Go subscribe to my man. Okay, my man live breaking down. It might be in another language, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Support my man. Just hit the sub. That way he go up. You know what I'm saying? My man out here working, man. He out here giving the information. You know what I mean?
Everyone, this is and above. So if you go here, you click here.
My man giving you the whole breakdown, man, the whole video. Yo, go check. You see PSRV or PSVR2 fun stuff overview. Go check out my man Cole Execute. Hit that YouTube. If you want to watch this video in its entirety, you can get the whole breakdown and everything. I ain't about to go through the whole breakdown. I'm going to let him do that. All right? So, my man, I'm going to shout you out. And I'm going to chop that up, and I'm going to put it on Twitter, and I'm going to, tag you in it so I can get a little, Yo, ain't that mean you don't even say nothing? Yo, I can get a little, They be like, what you mean? What you get something, All right. But nonetheless, although not a surprise, it's also been confirmed that the PSVR 2 uses a MediaTek 3612-AO chip. Now, it notes that this chip is used on multiple devices, including the DualSense, meaning security issues on this particular chip could break security on all those devices. Yeah, nasty work. Now, can it run on the PC? A lot of people know. For now, it's recognized on the PC, but can only be used as a generic monitor. We could dream that the full functionality of PSVR 2 could be used on PC in the future, or that reverse engineering it and the components can help the scene understand the PlayStation 5 better. Okay. So nonetheless, what does that mean? Nada. Ain't nothing going on, man. It's not really much of anything going on for PlayStation VR 2 headsets right now. You can connect them to your computer. You can look at them, use them as monitors. You can move your, ooh-wee, look at me. I'm looking at something. I'm moving in. Ooh-wee. Go get you a Quest if you really want to enjoy that. Okay. Let's move on to the next. I'm not hating on the PlayStation 5 because I want to say I can only imagine what's going to come from the headset. But I will say, if you're trying to connect it to a PC, enjoy this whole next level gaming and all that, get a Quest 2. And they got the new Quest. I think that's like $1,000 or something. Go get that. Go enjoy yourself, man. All right, on to the next. Yo, we killing it. Hold up. What is this? Didn't I just cover this, All right, well, let's just go ahead. We're going to talk about the Mast1core's. I'm not sure. We talked about it briefly. We're just going to run through it real quick. Like I said, this show, man, we're on it, man. We're on these subjects like that. That's how I want it. I want it. Bow. Going through them quick. If anybody want to come in and say something, you better jump in. You know what I mean? Get in, or we can talk about it when you come in. It ain't got to be rushed. I don't want to do it like that. So let's go ahead and pull it up. I got the folder here. Let's pull it up on screen. Baka. There we go. I'm going to do the breakdown because we got a couple different articles I could use. But let's do this one. Pull it up on screen. Let's get this going. Bam. Oh, yes. There we go. Now, and I call it Mast1core, but it looks like Mast1core, Mast1core, goddamn. We're going to call it that. All right. Hacker McCulley releases framework for PS4, PS5 development. So for those asking what it is, it's an unpatched exploit for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, which leverages a vulnerability in the PlayStation 2 emulation layer of Sony's newer consoles. The vulnerability was disclosed and described with great detail by PlayStation hacker CTURT in September of last year, but no full user-friendly implementation was released in. Now, I first got to give a shout out to Wololo.net. They are the ones this article is coming from. Yo, shout out Wololo. Follow them too. Go to Twitter and all that, man. I rocks with Wololo. All right. I like saying it too. Wololo. You know what I mean? So unless it was something else, I would feel terribly bad. Like if I was pronouncing wrong, they're like, it's Wololo. But this release by McCulley is primarily intended for homebrew developers and hackers who want to play with the user mode PlayStation 4 homebrew on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. In its current state, this could lead with some significant effort to a PlayStation 4 homebrew loader running on both PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Okay, a homebrew loader running on both. Now, it would be running in this user mode of PlayStation 4. I'm not sure if that's, held to its constraints on what you can do inside of it. Not sure on that. But, of course, a hacker provides proof they have a kernel exploit to go with this. With a release plan, my opinion would quickly and dramatically change. Don't get me wrong, those who know me for a while know I would love to see a PlayStation 4 user mode homebrew loader like HBL VHBL. The reality, though, is that it has never happened on PlayStation 4 despite countless opportunities. Yo, I got to go ahead. Talk to him, Wololo. Talk to him. You keeping it too real. They ain't ready for that. You need to calm down, sir. Okay. Down the line of this user mode exploit could be used in combination with a kernel exploit to lead to a PlayStation 4 jailbreak on all current known firmwares and to, whatever can be done with a hacked PlayStation 5 today, which is not much. Okay. This implies having a kernel exploit, though, one for the PlayStation 4, one for the PS5, and in general, they are unlikely to be the same. Okay. Although rumors have started surfacing that one might be in the works for PlayStation 4, nothing concrete has been announced. So, if everybody want to know, if one is in the works for PlayStation 4, that means you will see a PlayStation 4 mod for the latest firmware. You could possibly see, people playing backups on the latest firmware. That is going to be big news in the modding scene. This is probably the biggest news going on right now. And people are already using it to play tons of emulators. Okay, they got ISOs filled with emulators, and they're just bam, here you go, bam, here you go. Now, should I update my PlayStation 4 to get the exploitable game Okage? I think that's how you pronounce it. As it is, the Mast1core's framework is awesome work, but not usable by most people. As I mentioned above, they could ultimately lead to a PlayStation 4 jailbreak if combined with a kernel exploit. But nothing of that sort has been confirmed yet. I would personally advise against updating just for now, but it's also important to understand that Sony might remove the exploitable game from PlayStation Network at any point if they feel it could lead to something more damaging than just user mode execution. Bam, pull me back up because I don't think we need to go through much more. You know what? What the hell? Download. Hi, you can download the framework right here. We have instructions on how to run it right there. Holla at Wololo. Okay? Just want you to know. Holla at Wololo. They got it down for you. So that's big news for the scene. I just want to say, if you do see that come out, I'm going to buy another PlayStation 5. Like I am. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5. I had a PlayStation 5 and sold it. Yes, I made a nice hefty penny too. It's a nice profit. A profit just for an exchange. Like literally, I probably made $300 just from doing this. $300. Hey, it was nice worth it. I didn't mind selling the system for this amount of work. $300. That's the easiest $300 I ever made. Count the money, babe. That's what I told her. Get in the trunk and go take a look at the goods. So let's move on to the next one. Bam. Like I told you, we're running through these. We might do this. We might do this on time, boy. Go ahead and give it up. Oh, what am I on now? See, I got so much. Oh man, y'all. Yitty, y'all. Yes, the E3 BS is starting already, y'all. Already. I don't know how it happens all the time now. E3 ain't Dodge BS, man. What is going on with E3? Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Let me go ahead and break something down to y'all. E3 last year was canceled. Year before that, I attended this shirt, but guess what? It was digital. Yes, digital. So I was interviewing people all digital. Terrible. Okay, it was nice to do the interviews and I had fun. I had a great time, but it would have been a lot better to see these people in person and actually speak with them. Now, shout out to the game developers who don't have access to come to the States to be there. I think it's a beautiful thing for them because a lot of them are able to promote their games the same way as the others are. So it's, a benefit to some, but for most, it was hurtful. I'm going to tell you, E3, they might be looking at a rough time coming into it this year. It might be rough for E3, man. I don't know what's going on with E3. But first, let's talk about the first matter at hand. We're going to pull it up. This is going to be quick. First matter at hand. Right? Nintendo confirms it will not be at this year's E3. He said, "The hell with E3." Nintendo said, we approach our involvement in any event on a case-by-case basis. That mean we ain't coming. I've been there. I'm gonna holler at you. Yeah, I'm gonna be over there like at 9. Yeah, I might be there like 9 or something. Yeah, you can catch me over there. Come on. Irred. All right. Nintendo said bump that. Now, y'all know why Nintendo not coming to E3. Y'all know why it is, right? Pull me back up on big screen. I think that's enough. We don't even need to read. That's enough. They're not coming. They're not coming to E3. I mean, what do we need to read? Nintendo not coming to E3. We don't need to hear the reason. We don't need to know why. We don't need to hear, your dog ate your homework. We don't need to hear E3 got bugs in the corner. I don't need to hear nothing. What need to hear? Nothing. You're not coming. Okay? So, let me go ahead and speak on that. So, Nintendo's not going to be there. Now, what would be funny is if Nintendo is at Summer Games Fest. For those who do not know, Summer Games Fest is happening 1 week before E3. To all my Mo family, I just want y'all to know I have considered Summer Games Fest. And I'm on notification alert, so don't think I'm going to apply for both. Okay? If Summer Games Fest says, hey, Nick, you know what? You can have whatever the hell you want. Just come on through, man. Enjoy yourself. Now I speak with E3 and they're like, well, I'm sorry. We don't know what we can do. I think we might be going to Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest, here we come, baby. Hey. Nintendo might be there. They just might be there. Okay, and let me go to the chat, man. I'll be missing the chat, man. My bad. All right. Yo, my man. I see my man Chris in there. I see 3. Yo, oh man, my man. And I see Dead Specimen in the chat. I seen you. Reigns of Onyx. What's going on? Where you been, man? Thank you. Enjoy yourself. You ain't even gotta do that. Just chill. You can do whatever you want. You can clean here, you can stay, you can leave, you can do whatever. We enjoying ourselves. We just talking smack. You know what I mean? In a moment, I'm gonna bring in my man, Dead Specimen. I want him to specifically talk just, kind of about the C3 thing and anything else he may have on his mind. Maybe it's something else on the show. But I just want to go ahead and before we get into that, I'm going to bring up the next thing, right? Because that wasn't the only thing, y'all. Y'all thought that was it? Yeah, okay. Well, guess what? That wasn't the only thing. Ubisoft clears up E3 attendance confusion. You shall go to the hall. People almost said Ubisoft ain't going. Ubisoft has now confirmed it will attend E3 this year, following confusing comments made by the company's boss last week. When questioned whether Ubisoft would be at E3 this year, Guillemot raised eyebrows by telling investors his company would be there if E3 happens. Ooh, that was hard. Yo, that was gangster. What I got for you on that? That was gangster, man. That was gangster. He said, if E3 happened, because I want to say the same thing. Like I was right before him. E3. If E3 happens, what the hell? I mean, come on. Shoot. This is crazy. Like, I can't even get. But my man said E3 if it happens. Yo, he was mad. He was mad. Ubisoft has now confirmed in a statement, GamesIndustry.biz, that it will be in attendance with a strong lineup at E3, which is being run for the first time this year by Eurogamer parent company ReedPop. I've been to ReedPop events. I believe C2E2 in Chicago was done by ReedPop. Beautiful, beautifully done. And actually, a lot of people said it was empty. And I'm like, yo, y'all crazy. It's packed. Different things. But nonetheless, he said, yo, that's funny. Hey, talking about, forget E3. I just want Alan Wake 2. I'm with you on that. Because, what the hell? Alan Wake 2 is, man, Alan Wake's such a classic. I ain't even going to cap. Alan Wake's a classic. E3 is full speed ahead, and we are pleased with the progress and engagement from the community. Finsterman said in a statement, as we have confirmed exhibitors, we are eager to share more details, get cemented, and participants ready their own detailed plans in other parts of the ReedPop gaming portfolio. We rarely release participants until close to the event, but now we'll adjust our style to E3 as we can. Yeah, I know, because people going to try to cancel you out. Like, this culture will cancel you out fast. You got to be fast. You better start doing what you got to do. So I don't blame them. Now pull me back up. So yeah, if they get wild with it, y'all, we just gonna go ahead and go to Summer Game Fest. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's at the same block, same area. I bet all that. We're gonna be at the same hotels, everything. Only difference is we gonna be at Summer Games Fest building and not E3. That's it. And they might have more games and all that. Right? So I'm just checking. Now I'm gonna bring in my man Dead Specimen for a second, man. Dead Specimen, are you with me? Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm not doing too bad. Just tired.
Oh man, how's the school? How's the school life been?
Not too bad. Just want it to be over. I got college up, man. It's looking way more fun than whatever the hell I got going on right now. So I just wanted to come faster.
It will.
I don't even want summer break, man. I just want that one comedy routine to come true where it's like summer break's getting shorter and shorter, and soon once your kid gets out of school on the last day, you're gonna drive around the block and you'll be in the next grade. That's what I want to have happen.
Yeah, that's seriously. That's how it feels. You spot on. Yo, I gotta ask you, Dr. Specimen, let me ask you. This E3, man, already Nintendo bowed out. You're the conspiracy theorist. You're the one that nails it. You're very good. What do you see the results of E3 being this year? Do you see E3 being a huge success, huge failure, or do you see it being
I think you put it perfectly. It's going to be I think E3 is a relic of the past, quite frankly. I don't know why it lasted as long as it did, quite honestly, but what was the point of E3? There were two to three big purposes of E3. One of them was to announce games. One of them was to let people try games. And the third one was to give journalists, the media, partners, whatever, information on games. All of that you can do without a conference. E3 does not need to be this collective conference to achieve this. Now, I can't speak for Ubisoft, I can't speak for EA, I can't speak for any game publishers, and I can't even really speak for Microsoft or, maybe Sony. But what does Sony have and what does Nintendo have that nobody else really has? State of play, and Nintendo Directs. They can do anything that they were able to do at E3 that in either PlayStation State of Play or Nintendo Direct. How do we know this? Because Nintendo's just been doing Nintendo Directs at E3 for the past, 5 years? So they literally have no reason to. And here's why I think Nintendo is pulling out: money. I bet that them saying, welcome to this E3 Nintendo Direct, they probably have to pay a shit ton of money just to say that. So honestly, what they could do is just host the Nintendo Direct. I don't know if Nintendo, I haven't checked, but I don't know if Nintendo always goes, say, on day 3, right? Maybe Nintendo always, the tradition's been always go on day 3. So just randomly pulling that out of my ass. So, all right, on day 3 of E3, just throw up a random Nintendo Direct for no reason at all. We didn't time this for anything. What are you talking about? What do you mean it's day 3 of E3 and we've done it always? And it seems like we're just doing this on this day to get the same E3 attention we would have got without using their name. But what are you guys talking about? You know?
You spot on. I'm gonna tell you how good you're spot on. Even when I remember signing up for E3, doing the interviews with different developers, publishers, everything was there. To be honest, they gave me a Google Drive link with all the different publication stuff. Okay, so if I needed anything PR wise, whether it was videos, how the game looked, interviews, measurements, anything, I had a Google Drive link with everything. Then I could sit there and I could speak with someone directly. They could send me a key to test the game. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you kind of spot on. It's almost as if me being the journalist, and I almost get everything I need now. So now why do I need E3? So I totally get you on there. So
Well, and it's like film festivals are kind of the same way. It's like, yeah, I get, and E3 in particular doesn't make sense, because what I was about to say was that film festivals, I think, are kind of the same way, where it's like, what's the point of a film festival when you can just post all that stuff on YouTube nowadays? But it did kind of hit me that most film festivals, you have hobbyists going there. E3, you have to pay fuck tons of money to go to E3, and some people like me, I probably couldn't just go on my own. I'm not important enough. So that's the problem with E3 too, is that when you have a selective group of people going, like, unless it's just a circle jerk each other, which I don't know, maybe it is, it's not like you have hobbyists going there, or just super fans of Nintendo going there to meet Reggie or something, or meet Doug Bowser, because Reggie's gone. But you're not doing that, because you either can't afford it, or if you can afford it, you better make sure you're important enough for them to allow you to. So E3, as it's structured, okay, PAX existing, that makes sense. Anyone can go to PAX, as far as I'm aware. South by Southwest makes sense. Anyone can go there, as far as I'm aware. E3 just is a waste of money to associate yourself with.
Oh, you're killing it. Now, let me ask 4 things that are the future, right? Where we have VR, augmented reality, for games and publishers going that direction. How do they function without having, and I understand Nintendo Directs and things like this, but how do you have, without having a conference or something where you can have a lot of people physically try something like a VR game or something? Because those, I don't know. Let me ask you, do you think that's difficult to be able to get a lot of people to buy in? Because one, we still can say VR is not a majority thing. So how do you get a majority to buy into something that they can't physically put up and put on, that they're just watching PlayStation VR videos all day, and it just, it doesn't make them want to get it? How do you switch them over?
Well, it depends. If you're a smaller company, say you're trying to do what Oculus did and become a startup, you have smaller conferences, again, like PAX, South by Southwest. There's plenty of smaller conferences that exist that you don't need to have. You only have important people going to it. You can have A, important people going to it, but B, you can have just regular ass people going there going, oh my God, I'm going to tell all my friends about this, instead of having to rely on a journalist, thinking that your thing's good enough for them to write a story about and then having it get spread. If you're a bigger company, say Meta, then number one, you could do Meta Connect, which they do to announce, that's their Nintendo Direct. And do what they've been doing for years. Have kiosks set up in places like Best Buy. That's how I got into VR. That's how I started off. I started off by seeing like Markiplier videos of him playing games on the original Rift. But then I went into a Best Buy one day and saw that they had a stand for the Samsung the Gear VR, their phone VR system, and I would ask my dad basically every week, "Can we go in there? Can we go in there? I want to go in there. I want to play that." And eventually, I got my own. So I think if you have the money to get kiosks out to places around the country or around the world to test stuff out, do it that way. If you don't have that kind of money, go to literally any other convention.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And for me, my first experience was a Windows mixed reality headset, and I never forget that first time I stepped into VR. For me, it was breathtaking. It was different. Now, a lot of people, they go, "Oh, it's just a no." To be able to have hand tracking, and I'm not gonna lie, my Windows mixed reality headset has some damn good tracking. I don't know what.
I played VR, like full room scale VR, before I got my Quest. But when I got my Quest and I could see that I was sitting in my own living room and I could extend my hand out in VR, I damn near shit myself.
Yeah, that's so. And you know what was weird for me is like when you come close to obstacles or it just shows everything, it can map out your room. You don't even have to do anything. Just stand
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Oh,
because I had used a Gear VR for years before that, so I had already seen, it like the accelerometer stuff, right turn, and the hand moves with me, or even seeing it twist. But the second that I could see that, just the shaking of my hand be perfectly replicated instead of just seeing it, slightly move to the left every once in a while when my hand shook to the left. Or the fact that when I stood up, everything around me moved how it should, instead of just me standing there with a static fucking whiteboard in front of my face. Like
hey,
it is,
that was me too. That was me too. I bent down and there was some water, and I was like, "Yo,
and
holy
it took me about 24 hours of being in VR to kind of get used to it and have it not really like be as
God."
what's the word? Like, it wasn't as breathtaking. It was still fun, but it wasn't that infinite breathtaking, just like holy shit, I'm here. And so that's the thing. It, for me at least, and this is a hardcore gamer talking. Well, I don't know about hardcore, but it took me about 24 hours. Your average person is going to step into a Best Buy, and assuming they don't throw up immediately, they're going to go, "That was fucking awesome," and they can do it once a week for 2 years, and then finally go, "I have enough money to buy it." And they're like VR, you just have to not promote a shitty metaverse that nobody wants, change your company name, and also fire everyone that made your company good in order for VR to take off. Oh wait, that's what Meta did. Fuck.
I was yo, and what's crazy is I don't know if you heard the news, but they're supposedly, even after they're said they were not gonna lay off people, it's being put back on the table again. I heard of more layoffs for Meta.
Well, the one guy, I think it's John Carmack, was like the one. I hope there's not other people from Oculus at Meta now, because I feel bad if I just dissed them like this. But John Carmack was like the guy from Oculus that was still at Meta after, well into like this sort of transformation they've had recently. And he left on his own terms. And the second that he left, one of their most popular games, Echo VR, they're just like, "Oh yeah, we're just shutting it down in a couple months. Bye, lol." And like, I think if there's anybody who looked at Meta and was like, "Okay, well, they still have a little bit of that old Oculus vision that I really like still there." Yeah, no, not anymore. So, there's my warning to you. If you want to buy VR now and you're not planning on buying like a Vive and using Steam VR only, you better be prepared to accept whatever Facebook wants to do, because now they're in a basically full control over whatever the hell happens there. And I'm gonna be completely honest. If VR die, like if VR isn't like, oh, VR, that thing that had like the really, really, really rocky start, but actually did take off after a while. Cough, cough. Video games itself. I mean, it's happened before. If that doesn't happen, and instead it does just completely die off, and it goes back to kind of being a gimmick that 3 people have, and you have a concurrent player base of 1 for any game that's VR only, assuming that they don't become VR and desktop play. That's purely Meta's fault for not knowing what the fuck they were doing, and no other reason.
I agree. And I'm a person that I own a Quest 2 headset, right? I remember the day, my wife bought it for me for my birthday. I'm opening it up. Oh my goodness. And I used it. I had those same moments that you mentioned. The most fun I have with my headset is with probably only 2 games. And those 2 games are Meta Horizon World, and it may be 3 of mine. Meta Horizon World, Among Us VR, VR chat. Those 3 things are not really hardcore games. So I noticed that the most fun I had in VR was just being around other people, being able to enjoy the world around us. And it seems like all these VR games are aiming for this great VR experience. Are they going the wrong direction, trying to make this, Half-Life Alex all over again? Or do you think they should just focus on kind of what Meta's trying to do, building a world for you to be in?
Meta only needed to do 1 of 2 things. They either, 1 of 3 things. Either A, could have stayed out of it and just made good hardware and good SDKs to build software with. They could have made a game that was just that. It was just a game. They could have made, they could have tried to make a Half-Life Alyx. It's like, this will be our flagship game, and take it or leave it. It's fine. You can do anything else you want with the headset, but this is our flagship game. That's what Valve did. They said, here's the Index. We believe it's the best PC VR headset that money can buy, and we are going to provide this to you. We have our flagship game, Half-Life Alyx, and we have made it dedicated for this headset, and we recommend you buy it because this will give you probably the best VR experience you'll ever have. But as long as you're on Steam VR, you can play whatever the hell else you want. Or you could do kind of the same thing where you make a metaverse, you make some like VR chat, or alt space or chill out, and there's a bunch of these that exist now, but you make a fucking good one. And that's where they messed up. They made a garbage one. They made one that, it feels like you're in, like this kind of like if you were to talk to like someone who's like a hard socialist, right? This is what they like envision America to be. Like it's this corporatocracy that's literally a world owned by a corporation, right? People may talk about how American politicians are bought out by corporations, which they are, but we're talking about a world that literally is existence is a corporation, a mega billion corporation. Like, and it shows, right? If VR chat was bought out by Meta, and let's say they just made no fucking changes. They said, we bought it, we're going to give you funding, and we're going to do nothing else. We're not going to touch how the game works. That's fully left to the dev team. We just want to own this. We want to take a little bit of the profits made from whatever profits you guys get, and we're going to fund you guys money. We might add some stuff in to monetize the game a little more, but we're going to stay well out of people's way. Guess what? Nobody would have gave a shit. I mean, people would have freaked out. People don't like Facebook owning anything. I don't blame them at all. But people would have went, okay, let's see how this goes. And if they didn't fuck it up, people go, okay, fine, it is what it is. They might be stealing my data now, but fine. They left us alone, and they kept the game good, and now they're making it better because they're putting money in. That's not what they did. They built this new thing. They wanted to have their own thing, and it's garbage, and people hated it. And now they started throwing buzzwords around, and that, which I've now been inadvertently throwing around. Good fucking job, Meta. And now, they tanked their whole company, and I don't think it's going to kill Meta. It might kill the Quest, though, and it might kill VR. I'm not fucking happy about this, but so is fucking life, I guess. I don't know.
No, and I will agree with you with the Quest. Like I said, one of the best games I play is Horizon Worlds. But guess what? I only go to about 2 worlds. And those 2 worlds, I'm either rapping.
I can't even play it. I don't even know how people are getting access to it. I still can't get it.
Yo, I got the Quest 2. So I don't know if it matters which Quest you have.
I think you had to get invited to it or something, and I haven't been invited, and I'm sad because I really want to see if it's as bad as you, because I've seen videos of it and it looks bad, but I haven't gotten to play it. So maybe you actually get into it and you're like, oh, once you start talking to people, it's actually great. Or once you go to whatever games it has, it's actually fun to play. But I haven't been able to do that.
No different than any other one. I mean, what you see is that, and that's it. Think of VR chat and just think of what you've seen and all the pictures in VR chat. I mean, it's the same thing. You go to a studio, right? There's a microphone. You walk up to it, you talk, people can hear you. You know, it's the same stuff. Comedy club. You go up there, there's a microphone, everybody in the club can hear you. Like if there's a pool table, you can walk up and pick up the pool stick. You can, it's nothing that's real like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did this in this world. Nothing. Everything is, you probably seen it in VR chat or somewhere else and it did it before.
So no wonder why no one gives a shit about this then, because everyone agrees it looks super boring and generic when there's at least, in my opinion, there's 2 games, Chill Out and VR Chat, that do everything this does infinitely better, and anyone can play it. Yeah, you might have to deal with children, which you'll probably have to deal with worse on Horizon Worlds. You might have to deal with creepy furries, but in the end, you can play it now. It's got everything you'd want and more. Right? You could play fucking Wii Tanks in VR chat. What else do you need? You can't do that in Horizon World. It's not.
Fire. Like I started playing that, I didn't realize how good it was until I started playing it more, going through different worlds. I'm not gonna lie. VR chat.
I played it once and it was like, it's whatever. I didn't play it for like 4 months. Went back, played it again. Was like, okay, this is whatever. I went back a couple of days later, played it again, and that's when the addiction started. It's like you ever watched that AVGN video of Polybius where he goes in, plays it the first time, doesn't give a shit, goes back willingly the next day to get more footage, and it's so It's not like meth. It's not you try it once and you're hooked. You got to force yourself into it, and if you force yourself into it, then you're fucked.
I will give you that, because when I first started playing, I was like, okay, I went somewhere and it was like, oh yeah, I see some funny characters in this. But you're right. Once I started,
were we talking about E3?
Yeah, we got way off subject, man. This is how it always goes. Yo, Dr. Specimen. And I'm supposed to move on anyway. Any last words you got, man? We be up here talking all day. Any last words you got?
Rip E3, I guess. I mean, I see PlayStation pulling out for sure. I don't know, maybe Xbox will stay because they don't have their own thing really, but they're probably going to get they're going to go to E3. They're going to probably find a way to get access to how well Nintendo did, or however well Sony did when they did their streams, and they're gonna go, wow, we spent fuck tons of money on arguably our like biggest money losing brand besides HoloLens, and to go to this conference when all these guys put together a crappy not crappy, they're great, but still a crappy video, and threw it on YouTube using YouTube Premiere and got the exact same message out. And also like 3 people came to our panel or our like thing where we had games to play, and 2 of them were journalists and 1 was a crack addict that snuck by security. So
yeah, I feel you.
I see Microsoft, if they're not pulling out this year, they pull out next year.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a trend that's soon to come. Dr. Specimen, as always, sir, it is a pleasure and an honor. You have a wonderful day, sir.
You too.
Later, man. Oh, man, Dr. Specimen, something else. And, yo, we come in. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Y'all know I had a bunch of subjects. I'm not going to lie to you. I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subjects, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 subjects. I'm not going to lie. I was going through a bunch of them. But I do have 3 subjects that I could talk about later. They're debatable subjects. I'm actually might just do a separate stream for those. But I want to talk about more. We talked about the AI and the deep fakes and having videos being made after you. I want to go deeper and talk more about that. The copyright protection. Should it be copyright protected? Should it be not? It's computer art. Does it matter how it's developed? Or does it not? So that's something I want to talk about. Nintendo Switch on their update, the 16.0 update, I know had Groomer and Salvador taken out. And I think Salvador was one of the name of the shooter Uvalde, I think, the Uvalde shooter. And I believe, groomer is, you know what groomer is, but it's a term that's been thrown around a lot politically by stating like the LBGTQ community is grooming people. So it's been a term that's been used a lot. So they've taken that out as well. And I want to talk about how far have we come with taking words out. Like now we're getting everything. You can't say groomer. You can't say Salvador. You can't say, soon it just gets like that all the time. Outside of that, man, I got so much I could be talking about. Suicide Squads was connected at all times online. You can't even play single player. Suicide Squad. What type of issue is that? You got to be connected online. So that was something I was going to talk about. Mortal Kombat 12 was announced. It was announced in a damn earnings call, I believe. Like, how boring is that? Oh, yeah, hey, we project that the staff marketing team, they have everything they need. They're going to need about $250,000 budget. We see that the fiscal year for part 3 of the junior event, we're going to take there. And by the way, Mortal Kombat 12 will be part of this agreement. That's how it was. That's how I got announced. It was just like Mortal Kombat 12. Yeah, like put that shit in there. All right. What else? I had so much to go through. MundFish from Atomic Heart. Yo, if y'all have not played Atomic Heart, play Atomic Heart. I like any video game that's freakish and futuristic crap. And that's one of them. Now, last but not least, I got to bring on, man, before we go, I got to bring on my manager, y'all. Now, my manager sometimes, y'all, he might shut us down. So I want y'all to be respectful. And hopefully we don't get shut down, man. Hey, Chris, I see you, man. I see you, man. What's going on? Man,
how are you, buddy?
Yo, I'm good. My dude, man, I'm good. I'm back here relaxing, trying to put on the show. Every Sunday we got to do it. I got to start doing some other shows. I get too busy. I need a Monday show.
Yeah, time. Yo, I'm gonna do a shout out real quick.
Yo, you got it, man. The floor yours.
Shout out to that investment. I see you, buddy. Go. Go for some, my man. How you been doing? I still been on that menu, man. What are you doing? What are you doing?
He naming them all. You naming names. Who else? Who else you got?
Shout out to the lady.
You a fool for that one, man. Why you do that? Why you got?
And that's, of course, last definitely the host of the most. My buddy Nick.
Man, my dude.
Oh, fame.
Oh, man. Yo, Reigns, holla at you. Reigns Devonics out, man. Holla at you. Go ahead and do your thug dizzle, man. We wrapping up the show anyway. I know people got to eat, man. Yo, what you gonna do after the stream, boss man? What you gonna do, man? You gonna get something to eat? You gonna lay down? What you do after the stream?
Oh, the sleep, man.
Yeah, I feel you. It is.
I've been watching American Idol.
You be watching American Idol. Who you like on American Idol? Who you like?
So far, or
yeah, so far. Is anybody you seen that you like? Any names of people you know?
Man, all of them.
Yeah, they be singing. I ain't gonna lie. They got a lot of them.
I always see myself on American Idol.
Yo, why don't you do that, man? Have you ever applied?
I'm on the line of singing.
She said, "You ain't about to be on TV having me having people knock out."
I think I sound good.
I get on there, I tear it up. I go, oh. All I gotta do is move my lip. Like that.
I was breaking out with those are bad drum.
Yo, I get up there, I start spitting them raps. Yo, the gun come up, it'll put a shotgun under your chin like it run up. They be like, dang, hold on, calm down, sir.
No, what are you talking about now?
Elbow. It's that violent rap.
Alcohol
Elbow to your face, put you in your place.
alcohol saying a little bad drum.
Oh, stop. Don't hurt them, man. They gonna be still Oh, we be on here, man. Next thing you know, we gonna go viral, man. You better stop. I don't know if it'll be good or bad.
Man, I never stopped because I don't want no one to throw a tomato at me.
Yeah, he said the old school. You know, that was old school back in the day. Ooh, they took the tomato. Oh.
They can go to that, then put it up. Okay. Put it up.
Yo, I gotta holler at my man B. Yo, boss man, any last words you got? This is your time to say anything to people who are listening and watching right now. What do you want to say to everybody right now? Floor is yours.
Oh, wait. The final words? My final words?
Final word, all yours. It's all yours. Like my lips.
Wow. I wasn't someone high.
You know what? Here you go. This time the final word of boss man. Here you go. Floor is yours.
Man, come back. Where you going? I still wanted to talk to you.
I was giving you the last word. I was gonna come back. I just think it felt more appealing for everyone to get the full time.
Interesting. Get him. Chelsea.
Yeah, I gotta roll out. We right on time. I said I was gonna do it.
I'm trying to not talk to the man. Talk to the man.
Yo, man, I'm about to roll out, man. You got any last words? You got any last word? The floor is yours. You can say whatever you want. The floor is yours.
I do what I want to.
You got to check.
Okay, you know the spot. You know the spot. Leave.
What's up?
Leave.
All right, there you go. That's
no. You're not happy about it, right? Like and subscribe. And then multiply. Go. I'll be running on a minute. Peace.
he killed that joker. We might have you take out the show. What am I doing? When I leave from now on, I'm gonna just be like, yo, the show over with. DJ C.
Let's do it.
So, all right, here we go. Yo, we out, y'all. The stream over with, y'all. DJ C Money, take us out.
I don't got anybody.
Oh, we out this thing. Holla.